Hey Cancer, welcome to your tarot love reading. This is pretty awesome though, Cancer, because the first card is all about you. I'll just show you. You know who you are, Cancer. And even though this is in reverse, it still clearly shows that Cancer symbol, right? So of course, your reading is going to start out with you, right? Of course, this is in reverse, so it's all about you. And it's right. The journey you are on is all about you. And if any star sign out there knows that the most, it would be Cancer, because of who you are and the star sign that you're in. So you resonate really heavy into that inner world that you have, and you tend to protect that inner world because it is ooey gooey, so it does need protection because you feel things so strongly and it flows so strongly within you. There's not a lot of resistance in there, so I feel like you have to even shield yourself at times. But this is going to play out differently for every individual Cancer out there. But this is how cancers tend to operate and feel and flow within them. And because they are that way, they tend to attract a lot of people that are wounded. And then they feel like they have the responsibility to heal them. But one thing that cancers do have to learn is that they can't heal people. They may have the remedies, but when they give the remedies out there, then it's up to those people to take action with the remedies, because only them can heal themselves. We could give them remedies, but it's up to them to take action with those remedies or not. We can't do anything about that, Cancer. That's solely up to them. So with that being said, I'm just going to draw the rest of your cards out here, Cancer. Find out what is actually going on in your current situation. So Cancer. Oh, Cancer, with that being said too, if you haven't taken advantage of that special I got going on, it does end when this year ends. I never ever put my tarot on special either, so if you want to have a personal reading from me with tarot, definitely take advantage of that special going on. So Cancer. So, like I said, Cancer, it's leading out with you. But where are you going, Cancer? Where are you going? Do you even know where you're going? Of course, you always feel your person. You think your person is the biggest prize that you could possibly have in your life. You like to show off your person, saying, hey, all right, my person is awesome. That's great. And you are super galactic. Most of us that consider ourselves to be quote unquote a twin flame are galactic. And we have that connection above. That's why that phrase, so above, so below, right? We are from up there, but we're also having this human experience. We're meant to incorporate that power from above when we're having this human experience, so you have to learn how to flow between those two energies, Cancer. I do have a galactic meditation on my Etsy shop that will help you balance out those two experiences into one while you're having this human experience. It is on my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop is in my YouTube channel here too. If you need a link to it, by all means, drop a comment in this video and I'll give you a link to my Etsy shop, no problem. So Cancer, what I'm also seeing is that where you're heading towards is an expectation. You're wanting to be with your person. And sometimes you'll also even ponder, hey, if we just get married, he will always stay with me, because you're focused on what? Your person all the time. There's a singular flame there. You're focusing singularly on your person, not on yourself. That's what's also showing up in this card, right? You focusing on your person. You wanted him to come towards you, but you feel like he might even be going away from you. Even though you two feel each other all the time. That's why he's holding on to your kundalini, where our two are entangled. But right now, Cancer, you're going through experiences right now that are meant for you so you be empowered yourself. Mind you, in those experiences, you are trying to find your balance between yourself and your person. But you have to have that balance of your masculine and feminine energy within you first. Because everything outside of you is going to mirror that. Right now, you're confused on how to do that for yourself. Looking for answers how to balance out your masculine and feminine energies. And right now, you really don't know how to do that. And if anything, it causes you more confusion. That's why you had the death there, right? You wanted to put an end to this, to the cycle that you're in, so you can be with your person. That's what making you want to feel like, hey, if I just tie a knot with him, he'll be with me forever. No, it doesn't work that way though. If anything, that's gonna repel your person more than anything. Even if it's just in your thought form, mind you, even if it's just in your thought form, thoughts lead to actions. Your thoughts are even controlling your emotions right now too, Cancer. Your emotions are kind of all over the place because you're not even too sure about yourself. That's why you're in the Two of Swords right now. You're indecisive. If you're indecisive about where you're at in your own experiences, how's that going to attract your person towards you, Cancer? If you're not even too clear about your own situation in your own life, that's not attractive energy. If anything, that's going to repel your person. And I think that's what he's actually showing you is your indecisiveness. And he's trying to show you should put a death to that. You need to transform that into energy that actually attracts him. But you have to have that empowerment within you that you feel that way about yourself first before he's going to feel that way towards you. So right now, you do feel the connection all the time. Those two cups, right? They're abundant because you're always feeling that. But right now, you're still trying to figure out how to love yourself. You're thinking that everything but you is going to fill that cup up for you. And this is really kind of surprising to see for Cancer, being who you are, knowing that you know a lot about love, but what is your love for yourself, Cancer? Have you not learned how to love yourself? Then you think since you don't know how to love yourself, that you can just, have a binding contract with your person and everything will be just fine. And this is probably why you're stuck in this cycle of confusion, because it doesn't really work that way. You can't trap your person into a binding agreement thinking that's going to solve all your problems. When it all comes on to you, Cancer, having that connection to yourself first before you can have it with anybody else. That's why I said don't neglect yourself. Give yourself everything that you do want, and everything outside of you will reflect that. Right now, you're kind of leaving yourself out of the equation. That's why you're stuck in this situation. Getting nothing but tower moments. Your emotions are all over the place and leaving you indecisive because you don't know what to do to attract your person. That's why you're watching tarot too, Cancer, right? Looking for those answers for yourself. Well, biggest answers I have for yourself, Cancer, is to focus on you and give yourself everything that you truly do deserve. It starts off with you loving yourself unconditionally. That's what's going to attract your person towards you. But right now, your own cup is empty. So that means that there probably are conditions that are keeping you from loving yourself, which is being mirrored by here. You don't really understand how to give yourself love. That's why you're surrounded by all this rocky water, because you're not loving yourself. And that's why you're trying to be in the truth about it. I get it. You're trying. But no one can fill that cup up for you but you. If you don't know how to fill up your own cup, no one else is going to do it for you either. Not even your person. That's what you're here to learn, is how to love yourself no matter what. This connection is based on unconditional self-love. That's what you're here to learn. And when you have that, then you retain it because you value yourself. You're not going to surrender that for anything, not even for your person. Because you had to work for it. Then you're going to value it more. Because there's resistance that was there for you to love yourself that way. That resistance does serve a purpose so that you actually value it. If you got it with no work, you wouldn't value that love you have for yourself. That's why there's resistance. We do live in a dualistic world for that resistance. So we actually value that love we have for ourselves. And the connection is always going to be there, no matter what. It's going to be eternal. That's why the world is always in constant motion and it's circular. Never ever ends. There's no ending point or beginning point to it. It's eternal. So you always have that rock solid connection. It's always there no matter what. Well, Cancer, I love you a lot, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.